in America's heartland, behind layers of classified security, something sits on a reinforced runway that will forever change everything you thought you knew about air warfare. The year is 2025, and what you're looking at isn't just another fighter jet. It's a machine that represents the single greatest leap in military technology since humans first took to the skies. While Russia scrambles to perfect their Su-57, while China pours billions into their J-20 program, while the rest of the world celebrates their 6th-generation breakthroughs, America has been quietly working on something that makes all of those efforts look like paper airplanes. This isn't speculation. This is the result of decades of research, classified programs, and American ingenuity that once put a man on the moon. By the time you finish watching this, you'll understand why foreign military analysts are losing sleep, why defense budgets around the world are being rewritten overnight, and why the balance of global power has shifted in ways most people haven't even begun to comprehend. To understand the magnitude of what we're dealing with, you need to see the path that brought us here. Every generation of fighter aircraft has defined its era, and each leap forward has rewritten the rules of warfare. It started simple enough. First-generation jets like the F-86 Sabre fighting over Korean skies represented humanity's first real step into the jet age. Basic machines by today's standards, but revolutionary for their time. Then came the second generation with aircraft like the F-104 Starfighter, breaking the sound barrier and introducing radar systems that seemed like science fiction to previous generations. The Vietnam War brought us third-generation fighters like the F-4 Phantom, aircraft that could fight, bomb, and gather intelligence all in the same mission. Fourth-generation platforms like the F-16 Fighting Falcon and F-15 Eagle introduced fly-by-wire technology and maneuverability that defied physics as most people understood it. But here's where things get interesting. Fifth-generation fighters like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II didn't just improve on what came before. They fundamentally changed what a fighter jet could be. Stealth technology made them nearly invisible. Advanced sensors turned them into flying information hubs. Network-centric capabilities meant they could coordinate with everything from satellites to ground troops. Just this past March, President Trump announced Boeing's F-47, officially America's first 6th-generation fighter. Artificial intelligence integration, even more advanced stealth, the ability to control drone wingmen. The media celebrated it as the pinnacle of military aviation. But while everyone was looking at the F-47, something far more revolutionary was taking shape in classified facilities across the country. For years, whispers have circulated in defense circles about black budget programs operating beyond public oversight. The 7th generation represents a complete reimagining of aerial combat through 4 revolutionary technologies: cutting-edge artificial intelligence, hypersonic propulsion, adaptive stealth technology, and the ability to operate at the very edge of space itself. These aren't incremental improvements. This is a quantum leap that changes everything. While the Pentagon officially maintains focus on 6th-generation development, the technological foundations for 7th-generation capabilities have been systematically developed over the past decade through seemingly unrelated research programs. At the heart of this revolution lies an artificial intelligence system that goes far beyond anything currently deployed. Using neural interface technology developed through DARPA's next-generation non-surgical neurotechnology program, pilots don't just use the aircraft's AI, they merge with it. This creates a symbiotic relationship between human intuition and machine processing power. This enables instantaneous situational awareness across vast battle spaces, predictive threat analysis that anticipates enemy actions before they occur, autonomous operation of dozens of unmanned combat vehicles, and real-time adaptation to changing battlefield conditions. Unlike conventional systems requiring extensive programming, this quantum neural network adapts through experience, becoming more effective with each mission flown. One senior Air Force official described it as having the combined experience of America's best fighter pilots instantly available in every cockpit. In simulated combat scenarios, this AI-human partnership demonstrated success rates that would fundamentally alter the balance of power in any future conflict. The 7th-generation fighter obliterates traditional speed limitations with a hybrid propulsion system, combining scramjet technology from the X-43 and X-51 programs with new pulse detonation engines. This enables sustained hypersonic flight speeds exceeding Mach 5, over 3,800 miles per hour. At these velocities, this aircraft could fly from New York to Los Angeles in under 30 minutes. More importantly, it can traverse entire theaters of operation in time frames that render conventional defense systems completely obsolete. A hypersonic fighter can respond to threats anywhere in the world with minimal warning, outrun any existing missile defense system, and arrive before defensive measures can be deployed. New carbon ceramic composites developed specifically for this program can withstand extreme temperatures generated by hypersonic flight. Unlike previous generations that sacrificed range for speed, the 7th generation achieves both through adaptive cycle technology that optimizes fuel consumption. The 7th generation introduces active adaptive stealth that doesn't just reduce signatures, but actively manipulates them across all detection spectrums. Metamaterial skins change their electromagnetic properties in real time. Quantum stealth technology bends light around portions of the aircraft, making it partially invisible to optical tracking. Thermal masking systems virtually eliminate infrared signatures. The most revolutionary aspect is the ability to operate at the edge of space itself. At altitudes exceeding 100,000 feet, this aircraft can conduct surveillance over vast areas, launch specialized weapons exploiting near-space physics, avoid conventional air defense systems entirely, and rapidly reposition by briefly exiting the atmosphere before re-entering at different locations. This revolutionary aircraft emerged from a uniquely American approach leveraging our innovation ecosystem. Rather than traditional procurement, this initiative brought together defense contractors with tech startups, national laboratories with private industry, civilian AI research with military applications, using Silicon Valley methodologies. This approach achieved breakthroughs impossible in conventional development cycles while maintaining strictest program security. We stand at the threshold of a new era in military aviation. The convergence of artificial intelligence, hypersonic propulsion, multi-spectrum stealth, and atmospheric exit capability creates something greater than the sum of its parts, a revolution in aerial warfare. For America, this represents not just military advantage, but reaffirmation of technological leadership in a century defined by great power competition. It ensures our men and women in uniform never enter a fair fight. They always have the decisive edge. The skies have always represented freedom to Americans. Now they also represent unquestioned security for generations to come. If this deep dive into America's most advanced military technology opened your eyes to what's possible when American ingenuity meets national purpose, hit that like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to stay informed about the innovations shaping our future. Your support helps us continue bringing these critical insights to light.